Hello, friends. Good morning. I forgot to launch Minecraft. Fantasy was first. Seraphina was second. Good morning, Seraphina. My mom is just watching me. Necromancer was third. It's a quiet morning. Fridays always are. My dad has learned why Tesla is called Turnado now. Do we see Minecraft yet? There we go. How's everybody doing today? We had a good craft night. I brought my project home so that I could finish it because next week is probably the last week we're doing embroidery. Because the maximum we usually do is like 3 weeks, and then we need to figure out another project to do. I've missed the voodoo dolls and the dioramas. Cora, good morning. How you doing? Thanks for the hydrate. My coffee's still a little bit too hot. If you hear a weird thumping, it's because my dad is downstairs crushing cans. Because he wears slippers, and he can crush cans with them. Because they have a soul. I can't crush the cans with me bare feet or me socks. Much has happened in the Minecrafts. I have a diamond spoon, a diamond axe, and a diamond pick. Feeling angry and forced to get a new phone. My phone company is ending 2G, which my phone needs so I can send messages. 2G is been gone a while in Canada. We're getting rid of 3G here. And I'm eventually going to have to upgrade my phone too. And that's very expensive. And it's like, that costs almost about half as much as my trip to Conquest. If I buy it outright. But I usually do the 2-year payment plan. And I've had my phone for like 4. Yeah, my phone's on a system called LTE. I don't even know what that is anymore. It does have to charge though, so we're gonna plug that in right now. Necromancer's on a 5-day watch streak, woohoo! And Cora has redeemed a posture check. Everybody become conch lobster. Stretch out that shrimpy spine. Just a little stretch. A little wave back and forth. Gentle one. Stretch out those muscles on the sides, because you never really get to those. It's very unusual that you stretch your side muscles. A little wave back and forth. Like seaweed in the ocean currents. Okay, the house has changed quite a bit. Let me recenter my screen here for me at least, so I'm not looking up. Oops, accidentally resized the screen just a smidge. Yep, we have a basement. We have a second floor. We have a little boat dock in here. We don't have a boat yet. We've got a door here. Dogs. We've got a tree. Perf gave us a horse. We now have 4 beehives, all of which throw their wax out the back whenever I harvest them. Now this one throws it directly into the river. We've got a little carrot patch on which the bees like to come over here and try and pollinate the carrots, and then they die in the river. So I have to be constantly vigilant in breeding my bees. There's the other entrance exit. And then we have the upper part, which is very distinctly Asian. It bothers me that, because I went with the stairs facing this way, just a little L that way, and then facing this way on the other side, and if I go to the middle, because I build in odd numbers, Because I build in odd numbers, that happens. So I have to figure out something there. I might just put a slab up top. How you doing? Haven't had the time to check on you for a long time. That is okay, Serafina. It's perfectly fine if you can't make it to the stream. We are chill vibes here only, but I'm doing pretty well. I've moved home, so I'm living with my parents now, so saving some money. And I've been hanging out with some old friends. So last night I had craft night. When am I gonna make a Japanese castle? I've never done that before. Maybe I will. Last night I went to a friend's house and we had crafting night, which we were doing embroidery for our craft. That was week 2 of embroidery. And Andrea, who is Kovac, she cooked a whole bunch of like frittata quiche kind of thing. It had like potatoes and stuff, and it was really good. And she's got a really horrible beer at the Dépanneur, which is like the Quebec version of a convenience store that also sells alcohol, and Quebec has a lot of microbreweries, so we were just over the border from Ontario. Yeah, yes, the caps were intended. I should do some research on Japanese castles and build one somewhere on the server. And the night before, I went to another friend's house for what they called they called it Bitch Fest 2025. Apparently, it's like a night where they get together, just the girls, and the husband who happened to be there and also cooked for us. And they get together and they share all the woes that they're suffering in their lives. Maybe I'll build it on top of the mountain. And so Patrick made fajitas. They were very good fajitas. And we hung out until like 10 o'clock at night. It was really, really good. It was good to see my old friends again. Mew Juice and Dark Marin, or Marin, Marinai is her username here. She was there too. Patrick is her husband. Yeah, so that's how things have been going for me. How about you, Serafina? Anything new in your life? I know you were doing deconstruction at some point. I really want to fix those 2 waterfalls. People have been building tunnels through the mountain. That tunnel is complete. Shall we go check it out? I'm going to take our bed with us. Because our bed is still down here in the basement. Bee, what are you doing? This isn't where you belong. That's the bee that kills itself on the water. But yes, the tunnel is apparently complete. I think we should probably dig another tunnel through the mountain that way. But like, you come to the bridge and like you look over this. I think we have to get a bit closer, but that's mountain all the way up to there. I love that squat little pumpkin. It's so cute. But yeah, if we come here, like, that is calling for like a bridge between these 2 areas and like some kind of castle up there. It's just calling for it. And look how good my house looks from here. It looks so good. The tunnel doesn't have a road leading up to it yet, so I think I'll be putting in a road. Oh, There's a rail track. I'm not sure what this part is supposed to mean. They did call it the Tube, so I think it's supposed to be subway-esque. There's a bee out here. Oh, you poor thing. Okay, well, this is the whole thing. There's a lot of zombies in here. Let's go grab a flower and bring this bee home. After we have a nap in the middle of the subway like a hobo. Still, hope the project is done next week. Besides that, I'm good. Awesome. This is done with all the pale oak, mangrove, and blue wool. Alright, let's go find a flower. We'll take this cornflower. We'll take this bee home. We'll give him a nice little place to live. Mr. Bee. He's lost. Come on. Who's your good bee? I don't know how this bee got all the way in here. This poor baby is lost. Cutie bee, cute bee. Yep, apparently there's just minecarts. And it is powered, so we can choose to go. I need to fix this. What is this? That is someone's mine entrance. I have slowly been terraforming everything. I haven't gotten to this side of the river yet. This might be one of Perf's bees. I haven't gotten to this side of the river yet, but I've been terraforming all along here and all along there. Amy has apparently been working on her Halloween zone. I love that pumpkin. It's so cute. We should probably make more of them. And the only reason I started building in black, pink, and white is because Perf built in black, pink, and white. And she was only building in pink because of the cherry grove up here on the mountain. So I'm going to probably turn this mountain into another cherry grove. Just because I can. Okay, are you one of Perf's bees? You might be one of Perf's bees. We'll put this cornflower down here, and we'll see if you choose one of these boxes. There you go. I have found his home. This was the sheep that was in the nether, so we colored it red. But yes, I've done a little bit of terraforming around here. We've got our little pond that goes off into the deep. This bee is stuck again. There we go. And just a little bit of work along the sides. We've got jackal entrance underground with moss on top. This moss block is not supposed to be here, so we'll just carry that with us. And I've cut through this hill, and we're going to add more dirt once I get more dirt. And we're going to terraform this into a sort of tunnel with some lights and moss and other bits. And the tunnel's probably going to continue through this hill again. And I've been slowly digging out the river, but as you can see, my spoon is having injury, so what we're going to do is we're gonna bring the we're not gonna dig through the hill, but we're gonna dig alongside the hill and build sort of a carved out riverbank. We're probably gonna do the same thing on the other side, and we're gonna dig all of this out and make it proper river so that it links up with this river. We do have a map. There's probably also going to be a bridge somewhere around here. Probably closer to my place. Maybe right here, like a diagonal bridge. Because there's no good spot for a bridge unless it's diagonal here. Yeah. So we could have a diagonal bridge right here that goes across this way. I think that's probably a good spot for it. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing up at the top of my stairs either. So, I still need to figure out this wall here. And this too. Like, I just don't want that sticking out, you know? But yeah, I think bridge here, dig the river quite deep, fix the shoreline around my place a little bit. And this is the inside of my little Japanese house. The pink floor. I haven't put in the door frame yet. Still haven't decided on the windows. And might put a balcony out here. Might not. Still deciding, but we've got our nice view. And nice view through these very slim windows, which is why I want to put a balcony. I think a balcony would be good right here, so that you could see all the cherry blossoms. And I will show the map. Perf made a map. Monster of the Marmalade. Sorry, my voice is cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. So we've got a tiny map well on the back of the barn. My house needs updating. We've got our mine shaft up in here that we're working on. We're going to build a lumber mill right here. And probably cover this mountain in more cherry trees, because we can. When Perf was saying yesterday, when she first saw this place, she's like, oh, we should build a giant bridge from one mountain to the other. But then it'll look like we're living under a bridge like a bunch of trolls. And I'm like, we can still build a bridge. You just gotta build it to the right scale, right? And not just like, probably not a straight line bridge. It might have to be like an arched bridge or a big suspension bridge. It would be a big project. And we'd probably have to expand this mountain a bit, because I don't think this mountain's actually very big. Yeah, no, this mountain's not actually very big, but you see this big river that comes through here, and then it just peters off into this little nothing. That's no bueno, so we have to fix that. And down, like, way over this way on the map, there is a village that's built on a hole, like a big ravine. And we've chosen that as a building site where we're going to do stuff together. I'm going to harvest Perf's honeycomb. Yeah. Perf says she's not a builder, but this is a perfectly fine and adorable little house. She needs to give herself more credit. And this is our blacksmith in progress. I haven't done any terraforming. We haven't finished the roof or the blast furnaces. The sawmill's gonna go here, and we're gonna make this waterfall a lot bigger. And the idea is that this waterfall is gonna be going down into a really deep hole, and that hole comes out by my waterfall and somewhere under the river. So it's kind of like the Devil's Kettle in the United States. It's a famous waterfall. I recommend looking it up because it's really neat. They finally figured out where it exits. And it's something like 50 miles downstream. As for our mine, let me eat some steak here. Our mine comes down all the way, and we hit virtually no caves. This is the place where Graydon has allegedly been getting stone. So we hit that, of all the places. And go down to Deep Slate. And we did find this cave, where we came out a little bit into that one. And Perf was hanging out in spectator mode, trying to judge whether I was going to hit any caves or not. I'm hitting my head on the ceiling. And apparently I was just very lucky. I made it all the way to bedrock without hitting any caves, but she's like, there's this one geode that you need to come and check out, because whoever explored the caves missed it by one block of basalt that was sticking out of this cave here. And so she's just like, if you take 2 steps to the left of your staircase and dig out, like just straight, you'll hit this geode. So that's the mine shaft. Now apparently there's a lava ocean or lava sea this way, so I don't want to go down to this level completely. I'm gonna dig out the wall a little bit here. And we're just gonna start doing some work today, I think. So this is our level, our safe level, and this is going to be the danger level. Ugh. You know, we'll put polished blackstone down for the safety level, so we know. So this is safety level. Oh, there's Rio. Bork! There we go. Safety level is defined. So yeah, there's apparently just a lava ocean, like, that way. Through the rocks. But we've made it down to bedrock, which is great. You can already hear the lava, just faintly through the wall. Good morning, Ross. How you doing? We've upgraded to diamond tools. You've missed the tour. That's all right. I'm sure you'll see it as we cover the rest of the day. So we wander around and do stuff. Tired and trying to do some things. You can do it. I believe in you. So our quest is to find more diamantes. And since I always need more of this for building apparently Japanese castles that Cora wants me to build, we're just gonna cut the rest of the staircase up. I miss having like a magnet for collecting materials. You must. It is your destiny. You know, it's funny because I've never actually built a proper castle in Minecraft. I've built the green pocket castle. A little mini castle. And that's all I've built in terms of castle in Minecraft. But I've never built an actual castle. Unless you count assisting in the build of Sai's castle from her novel. Which we tried to do in Minecraft when multiplayer first came out. That was before, like, the ocean height decrease or whatever. Oh wait, no, that was slightly after. Yeah, they changed the height of the ocean. At some point. Yep, this is still the right height. And we dug that out before enchanted tools existed and diamonds were still extremely rare. And food didn't stack. And there was no nether. And we were clearing away mountains and land to get down to the lowest level we could that was still normal land height. So sea level. And, the world height still wasn't tall enough for the castle, so we had to, like, truncate its size. I think even now, the world build limit for Minecraft might not be enough for this castle. But at least we have Blackstone now. So, building the castle might actually be possible. We have Blackstone and concrete and stuff, which we didn't before. I think I found a cave. What do you think, guys? Do you think we found a cave? I don't have any torches on me. Let's go get some torches. See, we did almost hit a cave. Properly. Ugh, stairs. I do hear something that may be less than friendly, likely hostile. It's nighttime. We sleep. Just a whole ass bed in my back pocket. Oh. Ooh, that one dropped iron. Woohoo! Goodies. Yeah, I haven't exactly been lighting up the area. Fantasy, good morning. Okay, we're gonna put our farming stuff in there. Take a bundle with us. We don't really need to take the hoe with us. We can leave these things here. The moss block goes here. We'll take the shears in case we come across any mine shafts. Remember a situation in Half-Life where you're forced to crawl through an air vent and you have to break something. You get this conversation by two Marines. Sir, I hear something. Movement! And then they shoot up in the air vent you're in. I mean, if I were in a facility full of horrible, terrifying monsters and shit was hitting the fan, I would shoot at anything that moved too. Don't mind me, I'm just taking my maracas. I almost forgot, because Neff isn't here to remind us. I'm gonna grab a blanket from the lab. Tesla, what are you doing? Nugget. Tesla. He's hanging out by the top of the stairs. It's really cute. Hi, Nuggies. Hi. Hello. Oh. What was that? Tesla, come here. Oh. You were hitting me in the face with more cans? There. I take sippy. Alright, now that we've got equipment for going in deep dark cave, I found out that Perf is the one who planted this just to get rid of seeds, and she's like, yeah, you can get rid of it, so we might get rid of it. I don't know. Let's put that there. Do we need this dirt? We don't need this dirt. As a matter of fact, we don't even need this or this. No, we're taking the shears with us. Alright. We'll go down to the deep dark hole. Okay. We only have a limited number of torches, so we can't be too long in the deep dark hole. Clunk. Clunk. Oh wait, it was it here? No, it was at the end of this. Always make sure your back is clear. That's that spot. Black Mesa disaster. And that's the end of this cave. Wow. I need to get Silk Touch or Fortune on this pick. It only has efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, so it's, you know, it's not the best. The spoon has efficiency 4, and I went through that spoon real fast. Terraformers need powerful tools. The best enchants, because otherwise we have to replace our tools frequently. The saddest cave. Oh, there's more up there. Okay. Well, there's nothing. That's the end of it. We can get ourselves some spiky dripstone, a bit of redstone that I missed over here. Redstone is always useful. Get some spiky dripstones for decoration purposes. Oh, there's lapis in the ceiling. Very nice. Oh, there's more darkness. I see a Diamandus. Deep dark hole. You can make clay from dirt using dripstone. Oh. That's definitely a new thing. I heard you could make clay, but nobody knew how. Okay, I wanna go back this way just to check. So how does one do this clay making process? So that you just have water dripping onto clay? Is that it? Or water dripping onto dirt? See, somebody's been in here. It is this location. They didn't do a very good job of lighting it up, though. They left a lot of spots where things can spawn. Like those skeletons up there. Stop moving! Ah! This is why you light up your caves. I hate those little shits. Water bottle and dirt mix mud. You turn dirt into mud and then set the mud onto a block with a dripstone under it. Thank you for the streach. I will get to it in a moment after I feel like I am out of danger. I'm gonna turn up my volume a little bit. Everybody stretch. Yeah, you can see this is the only major cave that I actually hit. Was right here. Set the dripstone under it. Okay. There's a creepy. We found a geode, guys. We found 2 geodes. I hear lots of skeletons. This is great because I need these materials. And everybody else has already caved out the area. Man, if this person who had cleared this cave had just come up here and checked this zone, they would have found 2 geodes. That means I have 3 geodes that are mine now. This is very nice. Well, this is gonna be our next hour. Gold. Ah, I think I found where those skeletons are. Now we have to be careful because this pickaxe is a little bit powerful and likes to eat through stuff. I'll have to show this to Perf later. Double geodes. That's what I mean by this thing likes to eat through stuff. Water. This will be good for a Japanese castle. I like all the bling blongs. I hear Zambles. And there's Tough on the other side of this too. Very nice. Here are lots of Zambles. An unusual number of Zambles. spawner, perhaps? Adlington has been on the server as well. So I came on last night and he was online. He's doing another challenge, apparently. So he's living out of the nether. As one does. I think found a cave. Or a cave. We'll check that out later. We'll just protect ourselves from baby zombies, just in case. I have a feeling we're going to be cutting up into this. Yep. Oh, would you look at that? We'll just do that. We don't want to deal with any of that. Dang it! Dang it! I just don't want to deal with the monsters right now. Truly, one is never out of danger. They are basically right above me. Just cut out the geode, leave the zombies. Uh-oh, we're full up. Zombie flesh. Away with thee. Alright. Break our ankles. We'll go down here. We'll collect some things. Oh my god, there's so much. Can I do this? 3 torches? 3? Waste not. We don't waste. Okay, so we've found 2 geodes, possibly a zombie spawner. Or just a really dark patch. I wasn't intending for this to turn into a mining excursion, but here we are. I thought maybe. Put the granite there. Oh, hi. We have room for iron. Oh, we're at the transition layer. This is nice. We can just leave that cobble and diorite, can't we? I can't. I at least can't leave the diorite. I really should be going back. But can't leave dark spaces. Oh, hi, sir! I found him. Neff! Good morning! I did remember to take my meds because you weren't here. So I was like, oh, Neff's not here to remind us. We should take our meds so that Neff doesn't have to constantly remind us. Okay, note to self, there's a place up there. No zombie spawner though, sadly. We did just find 2 geodes though. So there's a geode right here. And another geode just in the ground down below it there. We have no more room for our redstone. Hold on, we have bundles. We have a bundle. We have the technology. This one in there, but that can go in there. This is where all the zombie humming and hawing was coming from. Oh my god, it just keeps going! Alright, that's good enough for me. We're gonna grab that iron that we saw. How long ago did you play Necromancer? Like, when was the last time you played? It must have been a long time ago. Thunk. Give torch. And just slap a torch in there. And come back this way. Ah! 10 years? Yep, yep. Game has definitely changed since you last played. You also don't need nearly as many torches as you used to, but you still have to have things that are, you know, light level 0 things will spawn. Like right here, this is a good spot for things to spawn. And that's probably close enough to 0. Now, this is what caves look like now. This is a small cave, just so you know. It's a nitty bitty cave. Yes, did you take your meds, Neff? I hear a skeleton. Because there's a little cave up in there. Noodle cave. There's another one up in there. And there's even more up in there. Is that cobblestone? It's not my staircase, is it? It can't be my staircase. I think that might be, this is my staircase. A spot might be the side of one of Graydon's, diggy holes. Yeah, cave look much more now. Yeah, the caves are. This is where the this is a hollowed out geode. Yeah, caves are more cavey now. Grab some noms and pound those meds. Expect an update incoming soon once the task has been completed. Like, there's a dark spot here. My staircase is attached to this. This is unacceptable. You can't leave dark spots. I stayed up till something like 2 a.m. So did I! It's still a little bit dangerous around here. Okay. You can go in there. You can go in there. Oh. Oh well. Hi, bees. God, that dog. Why does it make that noise? We're gonna have to... There's my one piece of dirt. There's my one piece of dirt. Slept for 9 hours and stayed until 3 a.m. Woke up at 12 p.m. I had to wake up at 9. Or just before 9. Even if I stay up late. Alright, let's make some blocks here, because this is... Our storage room is a little bit full. Just a smidge. Hey, I have 33 levels. We can go and enchant something. I need sticks. I haven't been cutting down as many trees lately, so I don't have as many sticks. Let's take a pickaxe with us and we'll see what options we have. First we're going to... Gray blocks go in there, which means this tuff comes out of here. Gravel, tough. And... we got lots of calcite, I think. Smooth basalt. I'm sorry, but I'm taking that posture check as a strange enough. It just kind of happened. I know that problem. So close. Wires later. Any minute will be the ending scene. Yup. I already knew they botched the whole project since nothing even close to as good as the first Bloodlines game 30 years ago. It was okay, I guess. I would suggest waiting until 60% off. Also need to farm fuel cells for generators. My base is in Dune. So much basalt. Yep, I'm gonna have to make separate boxes for those. And let's block up our iron, block up our gold, block up more of our gold. Block up more redstone. Gray block. Gray blocks. Strip stone's gonna come out of here. Shinies. The lapis. Welcome back, Cora. Is that, how are you, Ross? Okay. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna take our lapis, our chicken. This goes in our farming bundle. Gonna go grab our bed. Guess. To the big top. Let's see what kind of enchantment we can get. Perf has asked me to terraform her rock for her. I think she did a pretty good job. It needs some andesite and some mossy cobble. As far as how I am, not as tired, but also annoyed at family. Yeah. See, this row's pretty good too. I think I need to trim that. Look at this popcorn machine, isn't it great? Hi, horse. Alright. What are the options? Efficiency 4, so we could get another efficiency 4. And this will be the same thing because it's a tool. Drum roll, let's go! Another efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. I should have put it on the goddamn X. But if I combine them, then I can get an efficiency 4... or efficiency 5, rather. All of them yawns. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job on that roof, considering I just sort of did it randomly. Keep. The only reason I am planting anything is to trade with the villagers and try and get a mending book. So we're building up a huge quantity of carrots, and we'll probably do some potatoes at some point too. And of course the wheat. I'm gonna go put our bed inside our house where it belongs. Oh look, there's a Strainbow bot. Deny. Say not understand my words today? Are you sure about that? My family just takes me for granted. I'm almost tempted to just take the car when my brother wants me to take him to the train station and be elsewhere. Why not? Not even close at the end? No, I tried. You can't expect me to just know another language. Free ink! It's worth it. Dagger's Day? Okay. Well, then what does it say? I like to learn. Squid ink actually goes over here in the fish bin. Day? Okay. Oh, so this time. Excuse me while I go use the cacti as a garbage receptacle. I don't know what to do for the windows. This will remain here. Oh, at times. Okay. Nah. These solicitors are always trying to find ways to get at you. No crossbow for me yet? No crossbow. I wonder where the third guy went. There's usually 3. Maybe he despawned. He was too far away. Food acquired, pills taken. Aw, yeah. Ominous bottle, bad omen 2. Let's make some more blokes. Oh Maybe the place where, the place where Perf and I are gonna build a little town near her horse farm. It'd be funny if the pillagers acted like door-to-door conscriptors. When they reach a villager's door and they break it down and force it open, the villager just turns into another pillager, just like that. Slowly making my ominous banner shrine. How are we doing on woods? If I'm gonna build a Japanese castle, I'm gonna need a lot more pale oak than this. This is where I've been planting all of my trees. Which gets me every time. Yes, lady, I know you're grumpy being stuck in a tiny box all day, but you know that's what it means to have a cubicle job. Cave sheep. I feel like I need to plant more sakura up there. Sakura? Sakura. At least say it right. So we'll just leave those to grow. Good news, you've been chosen to kill your friends and steal their emeralds. Ugh, that one dog, man. I'll just... So what do we have? We have Bad Omen 3 and 2. We're gonna have to make a Bad Omen container. Barrels are a great way to use up all of, like, your random wood bits. Okay, I want to put my Bad Omen container... We'll put it right here. Just a whole barrel for Bad Omen stuff, and I think we'll do that. We'll put our hostile mob drops in here. But arrows, while being a hostile mob drop, are a utility. We'll put those there. Honey. Alright. We wanted to separate these out as well. I think I want to make... See, I really love the barrels as a container, and, like, I know the chest is classic, but it's just, for some reason, it doesn't match anymore. I wish we could make different colored chests at this point. There are mod packs that allow you to do that, but Minecraft, why haven't you done that yet? The statue of Bad Omen. Could make a little, like, pillager statue. Welcome to the corporate 9 to 5. Go complain at the water cooler like the rest of us. actually, we don't have one of these yet, so let's build that, and we'll add it to our garden area. Right back here. And since I want to make a lot of bee boxes, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do at Perf's place, or near Perf's horse farm, is build like the honey hills. It'll be like a cute little cottage core kind of village. I think I've done it on stream before, but where I did everything with like white and pink, but not the pink wood. We didn't have the cherry wood at the time. It was all more purples than pinks. Those trees grow really fast. But now that we have the white and the pink wood, like, that changes so much of what I can do in my build palette. I need a couple of deep slate stairs to continue the pattern that's around here. I'm just doing little fiddly bits now. I like how the cherry wood is a different color. Hello, you. Or, not a different color, but, I like how the cherry wood makes a different sound. That is what I was trying to say, but there was a skeleton shooting at me. There. That should match up with the rest of everything. Yes. Maybe white handrails? This needs to be... Look at this, so much honeycomb. They produce so fast. That bee was dancing. Right, this goes here. Mob drops. And then I wanted this wood. Found a dead village in Minecraft, and now I got to find it again in normal mode. Wait, what? And you mean like spectator or creative? You're on PC. Like PC Minecraft? I am so confused. You guys are confusing me. Alright, I want to make a couple of chests. Because, we're running out of space for things. We can only make 2. Well, that's alright. We've got a big chest for our dirt and dirt-like things. Dripstone is going to go in here because these are our brown blocks. One piece of dirt just sitting there by itself. Okay. Alright, we wanted... I think we want a double chest for basalt. Ow. What can we do with basalt anyways? We can't do anything with basalt in that fashion. I thought there were different kinds of basalt. Cora, thank you for the hydrate. I copied my world and went into creative to see around for stuff. I abandoned a desert village over a ravine with a mine shaft. Nice. I may not be able to read the language that Cora is writing in, but I can definitely read fantasies. Sorry, I'm teasing you again, fantasy. Okay, half the box is for calcite and half the box is for basalt. Just so we know that it's reserved like that. Soon, my friend, soon. I am gonna need a double chest for cobble. This one was supposed to be for cobble. So why don't we... grab these slabs. I'm gonna take out these shelves because I was just using whatever I had, but I would prefer to use... I would prefer to use these. They look better. We'll put the barrel there. That is... what the hell? Ah. I wheeled away from it, because if we put the chest there, we won't be able to open it. Okay. This barrel is for, like, cut items. So cut stone items. That and put the wood stuff away. We need better wood organization. Take one more of these because we're going to make another barrel. Sand is a brownish block, so we'll put that there. Coarse dirt. Sand can have its own layer. And this is for diorite, andesite, gravel, tuff. For now. It's a little bit more organized. This is a cut stone, goes up there. And this is just stone and cobble, which are being moved up here. Okay, and that means this box over here is going to be for gravel. Take the stone out, put that there. And tuff. Tuff you find in the deep slate area. Door. Struggle. That's what I wanted to do here, and I could fill that in. What's this look like inside here? Oh yeah, I did just fill it in completely, didn't I? So take it out, it looks like that. I definitely want this beam here. It ain't perfect, but it's home. I'm gonna do this. I think I might want to do that with slabs at some point. Same with this one. Feels kind of weird, you know? At least these are all the same height. It just feels weird. Stairs are so hard in Minecraft. Did you know that? That stairs are difficult in Minecraft. Sorry, my leg is itchy again. The night is upon us. I guess we need to go cut down our trees. Hi, salmons. That's why I don't make stairs or build anything. Dirt blocks for me. You need to challenge yourself sometimes. I'll turn all my friends into builders yet. Don't you want to be a master builder just like Lego Man? Can you rescue the dog under the stairs? I put him there on purpose. He's sheltered. That's where he likes to be. That's his spot. Man, imagine me doing this with stone tools. Wow, this one was tall. Why is it so tall? Oh my goodness. These trees. She's very grumpy, isn't she? But yeah, no, the dog that's under the stairs, that's where he lives. He likes the little cozy, shady hole. Oh my How did I even miss that? What even am I doing? Free sticks? God, I think my axe is gonna break before I get through all of this. I could just make another axe, of course. It's not like I'm low on diamonds and I'm about to set up a village. And that includes armor and weaponsmith villagers and toolsmiths. Which means affordable diamond tools for everyone. That witch is just getting drunk in her booth. Lady, I think you might need to cut back on the potions. She's just mad that she can't throw potions at me. So, does anyone have any plans for Halloween this year? Because I certainly don't, and it makes me sad. Yeah, I know how I feel, witch lady. It's just so disheartening. Candy is too expensive to buy to give out to the kids. Like, it just costs too much, so can't do that. Am I missing one in here? I don't think so. My friends are probably all working. Because they either have, you know, standard, what you would consider dead-end jobs. And, or they have kids of their own and they're taking them out. Although I feel like the ones that do have kids, the kids are probably too old for trick-or-treating, and nobody ever does trick-or-treating anymore because everyone's like, oh, there are bad people and we can't have trick-or-treating for all of everyone at the same time. Now they're doing that stupid thing where they're like trunk or treat, where they get together with like cars. And it's just not as fun. And then they've, apparently this year, they girlified all of the Halloween decorations, so they're like sparkly disco ball looking ghosts with like pink ribbons. It's really stupid. Went around with Little shit kids telling them to stop eating the candy, stop running in the street, stop hitting Bobby. That hobo's not a piñata. Guys, stop having fun. Yeah, basically. They girlified Halloween. And they've cutified Halloween. And I'm just like, Halloween is supposed to be scary. And then their parents are like, how could you possibly scare the children like that? I'm like, Halloween is like the favorite day of the year for kids because it's scary. Because we're protected from everything all the time. And most of us are aware that the Halloween scary is not real. We're fully aware of this. With all that wood. I can no longer reach the leaves. Yeah. My ring light is blinding me. Decay faster leaves. We need to go out of town and start the village now that our house is complete-ish. We still need fence railing and a boat. And a door. And a balcony. Those are the only things we still need. I'm going to leave 8 saplings behind. I only have 5 of these, so I might go get some more. I only need 1 of these being left behind. Again, only need 1. I'll leave this behind because we need to make room for our farming bundle. I'm gonna put our beef in there too. I'm gonna take that with us. There's all of our seeds. Could have sworn I had all my seeds somewhere. Whatever, we'll get more seeds. Room for a bed? Cool. So it is on a Friday. I thought it was. I thought it was on a Friday. That's really exciting. Okay. We're gonna harvest this. And one of the things that I want to take with me, the bones. And we wanted to be able to make more bee boxes. So we're going to take this with us so that we can make bee boxes. We've got all of our saplings. Gotta go. Need to be the unpaid Uber driver. Lovely. Ah! Stupid skeleton. I will like those. Until I'm not. And then I'll be looked at with surprised Pikachu face. Yep. Alright, see you later, Ross. Drive safe. There's dark spots in this tunnel. Up a little late today. How goes Minecraft? Good morning, Marnai. How you doing? Thanks for dinner the other night. It was great, by the way. Minecraft is going great. We're heading off to Honey Hills, which is the name I am presently using for the town that Perf and I are going to build up near her horse ranch. So I'm going to build a giant farming village with a villager marketplace. Yeah, it was great to get back together with everybody. This is Amy's village. So this is Amy's village. I don't know what she's doing over there. They've got a nice church. Eventually I'm going to have to build a proper road all the way back to spawn. But I think this is why I want to put a road through this side of the mountain. Because if I did that... Well... I say this side of the mountain, but I think if I put the tunnel through where I wanted it to go, it would be a very long tunnel. I might have to make it a curved tunnel, which would be interesting. Because this, where I want to put the tunnel is like back there somewhere, and it would have to go through all of this, and I don't think I want to dig that much. So this is the village of Honey Hills. It's just what I'm calling it for now. There's lots of ravines around here, so you have to be careful. So my horse is just going to live in here. So we've got this farm down here that goes into this little ravine that is a little bit cut off. There's seeds here. And dirt. And then there's this. And it goes down into there. So if we jump down here into the water, which is how we get up and down right now, there's this garden down here. And it keeps going. Perf and I have explored quite extensively down here. Death Sand, thank you for the hydrate. We haven't cleared this shelf yet. And we haven't cleared the lower part. But I have only one sickness. That is called time. I want to be an immortal without giving up my soul. So I experiment on you creatures with extreme long lifespans. Medic has got some issues, man. Illegal water? Guys, I found illegal water. A posture check from Neff. Everybody on Shrimptine Spines. Become conch lobster. Stretch out. Have a full stretch, if you please. There's this man, he's just stuck down here in this house. He can't get out. What's here? There's more illegal water. There's a hole. Hold on. We're gonna do that. We're gonna put this block back here. So we've got our work cut out for us around here. But I think our present goal is to... Oh yes, we've also got a horse in the well. He's just hanging out, you know? I might see about cutting the well all the way down and making a bubble elevator that goes down into the into the depths. But yes, we've got some villagers to work with. None of them have jobs at the moment. What am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong keys. Well, technically he's a leather worker. I stole all of his cauldrons, so I guess I'll have to bring his cauldron. Oh, never mind. He has a cauldron. He has one cauldron. So I think the goal is to have this whole area just be like a massive, like, rolling hills of farms. So I think I'm gonna set up shop probably in that blacksmith right there. And that's gonna be our little home for the foreseeable future. We can work on, like, a design. This chest is still here, which we are in desperate need of. So yes, this is gonna be our home for the foreseeable future. We're gonna have to get some bees going and another chest. We're gonna take this out because we're gonna need space in here. And we're just gonna have to come up with a color palette. I don't think I'm gonna build my Japanese castle out here. I probably shouldn't have brought all this pale oak, but you know, it is what it is. This is for bone meal until we find a skeleton spawner, hopefully. This is for building some farms. I probably should have brought my bucket. These are for trading. And we'll put down our pink bed. And we'll set our respawn point. Thanks for the hydrate and the posture check death and the stretch. The posture check is just like a smaller stretch. You're just wasting your points at that point, man. We'll save your points. What if I come up with like a really cool giant redeem one day? They say, having not added a redeem in ages, I want to. Boy, do I want to. Okay. I think, first things first, we're gonna go harvest the gardens that we do have. And, grab these tools. I'm about to lose this axe. Me axe, me axe. Forever lost. It's already nighttime. We'll have to gather up our chickens and all the aminals. Speaking of leather worker, I did ask my friends if more of my friends could join them for craft night, but they're not comfortable with that yet because one of them has a lot of social anxiety, and the craft night is a way to desensitize ourselves. So if we add people, I'm already a lot. I should have brought my fish. Okay, nobody lives in this house. So we could probably tear that one down. I'm gonna grab some cobble from down below. And we're gonna go back to using cobble tools, because I don't want to... If I can get a mending villager... yeah, if I can get a mending villager... I jumped down into the wrong pit. Then I can repair the tools that I have. So we're just going to go down here. We're going to grab a little bit of cobble from somewhere. And some coal. Would you look at that? Water. Even more water. Oh god. Oh, almost took out that torch. What is going on here? There's just a pocket of water. Okay. Let's do this. We'll put a torch here. And we'll dig this out and make this a pool. Just let me out of the water, please. Thank you. Okay. That danger zone is fixed up. There's a lot of iron down there. Could go get that. But first we are going to work on gardens and fields. Oh, nar. Okay, we're gonna go place this andesite right here. Okay. And we want this. And we want this. I don't think there's a dude in here. No, there is a wooden pickaxe. We're gonna leave that. It's a weird thing to end up in there. That man is safe in there, but it's easier to work with the guys up here. I had to return the kit I ordered. Not only did they send the 46 piece when I ordered the 62, but the quality, oof, I found higher quality at the dollar stores, oof. I did order another starter kit from a Canadian leatherworking shop. It costs 3 times more, but hopefully it's complete quality. Yeah, well that's the thing, right? Like, you get what you pay for, kinda deal. Where's our hoe? Okie doke. Let's get our little party started here. I forgot my my bucket, which is frustrating because that means I need to go down and get some leather. Or not some leather, some iron. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, That's going in there, and that's going there, so we don't break them. Crabs in a bucket. I do actually remember that. It's been a long time since I listened to that song. Like, I'd forgotten about it until you mentioned it. But now it's like the melody is what I remember, and it's kind of stuck in my head now. Alright. This is gonna be basically our wood farm out here as well. I don't want podzol everywhere, but it's the fastest way to get wood. Let's see. This is for saplings. So we'll keep these ones off to the side. This is for... Okay. Looks like we've got villagers in here. So I think what I will do is I will make some fences that go here and here. And we'll turn this into like a little shop kind of deal. You're welcome. Is that supposed to be a negative or a positive? I can't tell. I think we're gonna build most of it out of spruce. Because the honey and spruce actually go quite well together. And it's easiest to grow. Oh, I can already make a crafting table. Would you look at that? Okay. Crafting table. Spruce fences. Hello, sir. Alright, I don't have an axe. Eileen, hello! How you doing? You, sir? I will, take this from you. You tell me the melody is in your head, not mine. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with the melody being in my head. Gib. Thank you, sir. God damn it. Should have just done that from the start. We're gonna do that. He takes 20 wheat. You take 20. Oh, you're already a farmer's apprentice. Okay. What a deal! You just got off work? That's good. That's good. I'm doing good today. How are you? Yeah, I'll have to go listen to Crabs in a Bucket afterwards. Okay, so we've got this guy who takes what? Wheat and gives bread. And apples. And pie. Should we get pie? Yes. Okay. Aww. Compliments are illegal! Stop it! I don't know how to handle compliments, guys. Okay, we're gonna leave the oak aside. Okay, put that there. Our inventory is so full of stuff. I kind of need the sword. Where's those hay bales that I had? Marin, I told you. Compliments are illegal. Hey, look, we have pie. What about you? Okay. He looks like he's doing the same thing, so we'll cycle him a little bit. We don't have any melons. No! Stop it, cutie patootie. Illegal. Your cuteness is criminal. It's not allowed. We have a very strange cow pen here, guys. I'm gonna make room in this cow pen for more cows. Because we're gonna need all of this. Man. Okay. Okay, cows. Cows, you have space now. Yay, an apple! Ah. We're gonna need to collect all the flowers so we can acquire all the bees. And everything here is going to be built in, like, dark oak and spruce and honey. And there's just going to be wheat fields. Which means I need to choose a place to put the windmill, which is probably actually going to be right here. And we have one iron golem. He lives down there now. So yeah, the windmill's actually probably going to be right where this garden is. Probably a couple of windmills. I think that's probably the best way to go about things. Let us break this. Then we break this. And then we put that there. And then we can break this and acquire this step. Hello, sir? Oh, right. I have to do this. Whoever sealed this village up, I extend my thanks to them. Gonna break that glass. Has this man changed his trades? No, they do change their trades after a little while. There. We'll build a little marketplace. Maybe lure some of those villagers closer to here and make this like the toolsmith area. Do I have any wheat left? I have 2 wheat. We can make a baby cow. And then we'll make the inhumane cow farm underneath this. Where all the cows are just in a hole. Okay, we need flowers for bees. It looks like somebody was already setting up some trees here, probably for the material to seal the doors. We're gonna have to mow all of this grass. This guy's the librarian. Does he have anything? Librarian man has 2 doors. Sir? Sir? I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty, sir. Oh! Fire protection. So, we could get in there and cycle his trades. Oh, God, no. Now I'm trapped! This is fine, right? This isn't a load-bearing wall. I think I want to put the fences on this side, though. Put your fence here, sir. I really should make an axe, but I'm also like, I will need to put in like a fence gate or something so that I can get in there real fast. Alright, that's gonna be the library. We'll build a much nicer library at some point. Oh, I should have brought some reeds! I knew I was forgetting things. Okay, more seeds, flowers for the bees. I'm gonna build a couple of beehives. Alright, and then 4 campfires. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build an axe. We're gonna go cut down those oak trees and replant them. Because we still need oak for our little bee fireplaces. Or beehive fireplaces. And then we'll have to get some bees from somewhere. And then we need to establish a building style. If you guys have suggestions, I will take them in gaming chatter or stream chat on the Discord. if there's like a cool building that you saw at some point that you'd like me to try and adapt my building style to. Because this isn't going to be the Asian place. This is, you know, it's Honey Hills. It's, you know, it's gotta be nice. Cozy. Probably mostly spruce. My brother's cooking something and it smells good. I haven't eaten today. Want eggs. I definitely want to make use of the wax blocks, like comb blocks. A cat cafe? We can do a cat cafe, for sure. There are 1 or 2 cats running around here. I forgot to bring all of my fish. We're gonna take the chests that are still hanging around here. We're gonna take that. Might as well take that, since these buildings are probably all gonna get torn down anyways. This guy was already... like... he was already a leather worker, so we're gonna give him that. We are full up on stuff. When I'm starting a new zone, I don't like to waste anything, which is why I'll pick up like every last little seed and whatnot. Because going back and forth between my place and this place would just be vexing. Instead of waiting for the leaves to decay, I'm just gonna punch them out. The ones I can reach anyways. Which appears to be all of them. So yeah, the windmill's probably gonna go right where this place, this garden is. Like the major windmill for the area. I once did a custom biome. It had all sorts of like custom trees and stuff. Let's just do that. I'm just gonna drop everything in there. We want this. These can go away. Need this, this, this. I'm gonna grab this oak fence, spruce wood, oak wood, and the oak logs. And we are going to replant these saplings. What do we need? I'm going to take a quick little break, so I'm going to step back inside. Since the server runs whether I'm here or not. But I need to run off and use a little streamer's room. I will be right back. Everybody make sure you get up and stretch. Get some water. Move your legs, because that's important. Because you don't want to get blood clots sitting too long. So, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm just putting on some socks. What if I don't want to tinkle? Then don't! You're a grown-ass man. You don't have to tinkle if you don't want to. I'm just putting on some socks. My dad's finally gonna turn on the heat. It's probably about 15 degrees in the house, Celsius. My room fluctuates between too hot and too cold all the time. It's a cheese. So until the temperature goes back up, I'm gonna put some blankets on me. Yeah, the heat's going on. Keep your window closed, cheese. Yeah, it's cold today. My mom is always freezing. I'm more worried about her being too cold. I have lots of blankets and I can just get up and move. Wait, you're Canadian. Isn't that like beach weather? It's 15 degrees in the house. You know, the place is supposed to be warm and comfortable. It's 7 feels like 6 today with a high of 9 that feels like 7. My coffee feels good. But yeah, 15 is like, you know, you might want to put on like a light jacket or something in Canada. Or, you know, maybe a hoodie. Maybe. Depends. If it's sunny, you'll probably be too hot. But if it's windy, you'll be too cold. So it's like windbreaker weather. And, like, 17 to 20, you know, we'll start going to the beach at 17, some of us. Where's my OBS here? And then my Minecraft. Yeah, I've already wasted the day. Look at that. Now, there are no lights around here. Well, there are very few lights around here. Alright, and since we want to build the windmill up here, I think we'll probably put the bees closer to where I'm living. So we need... Still only make 6. What are we missing? We're missing all of the things? No, because we've got logs. We're missing sticks. There. We've got our 8 campfires. I'm going to turn all of this into... I'm going to do this properly. So that's how we feed our bee boxes. Trapdoors are so expensive. We're gonna save those last ones for later. Because we don't even have any bees yet. I always thought you just toss on a toque to complete the beach thong outfit. I mean, some of us will. Don't put it past us. We'll have the sandals and our socks, just to keep our toesies warm. And then we turn all of this. That's one. I miscalculated. I need 4 more. There we go. We have 4 beehives going over here. Now we just need some bees. And that is harder than you think it is to find. We'll grab these flowers. There's got to be a beehive somewhere. I just need 2 bees. I suppose I could do it the easier way at this point. Which is to grow some trees around some flowers. You have to have Silk Touch to pick up the bee nest. And I do not have Silk Touch yet. But there is another trick you can do. Which is plant flowers and plant trees next to them and wait for them to grow. Did I not bring birch saplings with me? Am I just blind? Did I put them in the bag? Yes, I put them in the bag. Hey, look, we have 2 exactly. Ugh. Unlucky. Having flowers around a tree when it grows increases the chance of it producing a beehive, and since birch are the easiest to chop down, it's best to do this with birch. So we're going to have a fair bit of birch. If the birch drops saplings. Hello? Can I have sapling, please? That one didn't drop a single sapling. We'd be screwed in Skyblock. Hello? Not a stick. Aha. There's one sapling. Wow, talk about the world's shittiest luck. Woof. No, you don't need oak. You can do it with any tree. Normally, I have more birch saplings than I know what to do with. The fact that these birch aren't dropping saplings is really weird. And that's the last of our bone meal until we, until we get a composter going with extra crops and whatnot. Don't forget to torque on the trees to help them grow up big and strong. I won't. Yes, grow, grow, grow. Grow faster. Grow big and strong. Lots of bees. All the bees. Bees, 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 bees. Bees for days. We see. Bees, 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 bees for days, bees. It's the bee song, don't you know? So we'll let these birches do their thing. We'll throw an oak down there. And we'll start collecting seeds because we need so many seeds. Because this plains is just gonna be filled with wheat fields as far as the eye can see. We'll have to pen up all of these animals and make beautiful farm fields. Ah! And some nice barns. Thanks for the hydrate, Cora. Oh, my head. My horns. Well, at least we won't have any trouble feeding our chickens. Terraforming's gonna be fun around here. I think I'm probably also gonna make some of the farms automatic, so like, I have this thing that I do, I make wheat silos, and then I have a big farm underneath the silo. Look at that, you turn your back for a little while, and suddenly oak trees. Make that to a feature of the land, maybe? I intended to do quite a lot of terraforming around here. Neg. Alright, we've got a pen over here. Can temporarily lure critters into it. Thank you. Let's plant some of this wheat down here because we're going to need it for trading. Okay, so we've got a carrot field and a wheat field so far. I actually don't have any potatoes. Yes, we're gonna build a windmill right up where this carrot field is. So our windmill's gonna be on the highest point of the land, which makes the most sense, and it's gonna be pumping water up from below. And that's where the horse well is. This guy just lives here. I've got a cow pen. I can find more wheat. Alright, I wanted to check on the librarian villager too. We've got another fence post for him. Sir, have you changed your trade yet? Yes, you have. This. We can do this. We can put that there. As a matter of fact, we can do that. Keep him contained in this zone. Sir. Where's our axe? This can take hours to get right. Silk Touch for 13? Do I want to change this? Guys, do I want to change that? Or do I want to try and get another librarian villager? I would have to get more emeralds. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's Silk Touch, right? Okay, what is, your Leatherworker man want? He wants 6 leather. I'm gonna put that there. Silk touch is very useful. What can I train? This guy's not very good, is he? We don't have any potatoes, so we're gonna have to get in there. Yeah, we're gonna have to get in there and force a trade change. Oh, frick. Carrots and wheat. Cool. We're not going to trade away all of our carrots because we want to keep some planting stock. Sir? Yes, yes, you gotta come over this way, sir. Thank you. Level up. Pies and apples. Okay. We don't have enough to buy a bookshelf from the librarian. There are already zombies. What just died here? Did you guys see what was here? Something just died right here. It couldn't have been a zombie. How would he have made it this far out? I'm so confused. I saw the dead animal particles. Or dead creature particles. If there had been a zombie, the Iron Golem would have been all over him. Look crazy. Okay, we are going to one more emerald and we would have been able to buy would have been able to buy the book. At least the bookshelf to lock in the Silk Touch. Plant that. What else have we got in here? We don't have any leather. Oh, we do have potatoes. Cool. We can plant potatoes. Oh, we're gonna sleep. If we lose the Silk Touch, then we lose the Silk Touch. We're gonna go plant our potatoes in the place down here. Potatoes! Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Don't eat the potato. Stop trying to eat the potato, say! That is all the potato we have. There's this little tiny bit of wheat.
I'm going to go down there and get some of that iron, because I would like a bucket. And I know precisely how to get down there. And we'll leave that gold. We'll get iron for bucket, and then we go back upstairs, and we can start our fields. But yeah, we explored quite extensively down here, and we didn't even get through a tenth of what was available. And clearly, an Enderman has been down here. Perf needs to turn off Enderman griefing. Okay, so we've got our potatoes going down here, which is great. We'll get our bucket going. Carrots. More carrots. We just need a little bit more carrot. Carrot dance. Carrot dance. Come on, carrots. Carrots. Grow faster. We just needed 20 carrots, right? We needed 22 carrots, exactly. I would rather a Mending or a Fortune 3 book. No! He changed! No. Sir. Sir. Come here. That's right. That's what I thought. I know you can get... I don't care if that's expensive. I don't care if that's expensive. That's Fortune 3. There, we've got Fortune 3, and we've got our first bookshelf. We will be able to soon build a Libris. I also forgot to check on the saplings that would have dropped here. Oh boy. The tree has forsaken us. This is why I don't use the oak trees. This is why I don't use the oak trees. Illegal. Not allowed. Unwanted. Impermissible. Unacceptable! I see one. One sneaky log. Two sneaky logs. Look at that strong and healthy tree. I torqued too much. There's your kitty. I just want bees, man. Hydration? I want to find something liquid in here. Cherry Coke Zero is the only option. I'm not as much of a fan of that. My brother likes it for whatever reason. Yay! Another sapling. Still no bees. The chance is like 10% or something. So you need to be planting a lot of birch trees. For a second there, I thought that cow was a panda. Oh hey, you killed a skeleton. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take these arrows. stuff and things. Oh, look, there's more wheat growing around this house. I'm just gonna entirely get rid of his wheat. Well, let's see. Do whatchamacallit, the tailors, I think? I think they're tailors. The ones who use the looms. I think they take fleece as a trade, don't they? Is that a jelly cat? I think it's actually a jelly cat. Well. We want to build more fences. No, I don't want to drink. We're gonna chop down this tree. We're gonna lure our sheeps. Harley, hello! How are you? Thanks for the hydrate. I'll get that in a second. Thanks for coming by again. I appreciate it. You finally over your plague, your sickness. Thank you for following. You're visiting the island, but you're also a resident already. But mostly a resident of Necrocon. Well, it's good that you're at least getting better, right? And I think we'll put the sheep in this pen. I'm gonna make a quick fence gate. I think we can make a fence gate. We need to make some sticks first. And we'll get that hydrate from Harley. Harley was the new corpse husband. Yeah. His voice, he really did sound like Corpse. It was kind of impressive. That tree just grew right in front of me. Still no beehive. Alright, we're gonna go take these sheep from over here. Sorry, Jellycat, I'm going to scare you. Hello, sheepas. You sheepa. Sheepa ships. And the more aminals we can build up for free, the better. Come along, smadam. You were rolling in the deep. I'm gonna have to get looting 3 as well. I'm gonna have to build up a villager breeder. You, I don't want you to go in there. Get out. Get out. You're not welcome here. No. You're going to die, cow. The fun part. Getting them all through the fence. Alright, we already have a cow pen. We're gonna put our apples in this hand. Did they not drop any leather at all? Oh no, they dropped some leather. Cool. Yeah, are gonna make censored base alpha. What? Moon base alpha? I'm confused. What do you want? Don't confuse me. I'm just a tiny bean. Leather. I think I might need more chests. Oh, no, yeah, you can swear, it's fine. Ross swears all the time. Swears up a storm, in fact. The words I have permitted in my chat, you would not believe, Harley. Might leave you aghast. Haha, Minecraft joke. I miss having organizational tools. Wee bit more organized. Alright, need to go confess my sins now. Have a good weekend. Make fuckface alpha. Wow. Alright, see you later, Necromancer. You have a great weekend. Thanks for coming by, as always. Hello, sir? This is my house. You go get off my porch. Too big for this place. Okay. Now there's some semblance of organization. Keep that. It's a weekly appointment the necromancer goes to, Harley. And put that there. Put these here along with our tools. I have hiccups. God damn it. Seeds. Saplings. Food. All of our flowers for breeding our bees when we finally get some. This is farming supplies, bee stuff, another sapling. The farming stuff up one layer. This goes in tools. This also goes in tools. And more plants. Still no beehives, huh? Just say a demon. Your house, you do not. Your house, do you not? Me, our house. Mean? Do I not mean our house? No, it's my house. I'll build you guys houses. We'll have to build, like, Necromancer Convention Center out here or something. Give bees. I need bees. They make everything grow faster. Very convenient spacing there. Not your house, our house. Communism intensifies. It's not even my house, it was their house. I just took it from them. Yep. Something about, speaking the tongue of English? Runebach. I don't... Nope, that word doesn't really compute.
Demon Child, are you still streaming?
Yes, I'm still streaming. When do you think I'm talking to my computer? Crikey.
Like a ninja. Okay, I'm going to...
Okay.
I don't know if you want to come, but I assume not.
No, please get me some milk. I would like tea. Run word or rune book. Run what? Run word or rune word book. Rune book? I'm so confused. Your house, do you not mean our house? Yeah, I still... The first half of the sentence is not computing. Alright, we make bucket. Bucket. And then we grab some water from... Ah! What is a book of words? A dictionary? No, I don't want you. I want the water, dummy. Stupid horse. Still no bees. First wheat field. We have to go get our seeds. I have a dictionary to speak the tongue of Old English. Well, I got something about tongue of English right. It rained. You would think the land would hydrate faster. As a matter of fact, that's what should happen. If it rains, the land should automatically be hydrated. And remain hydrated even if there's no water. So if there's farmland available that needs hydration, it should hydrate in the rain. That would have been a logical thing to do. But Minecraft do logical things? No. Not like they didn't avoid adding fireflies for the longest time because frogs could die because they don't eat those fireflies. And parrots don't eat chocolate chip cookies or chocolate. It's like, now we're gonna kill your parrots if you feed them chocolate. Because that's logical, but screw the rest of the logic.
Enderman can survive in a cauldron of water. Witchcraft. Oh wait, it's a cauldron, of course.
Alright, let's build a quick pen for all these wandering horses. Good enough, I guess. Okay. And open this up. I need wood. Put them in the kiddie pool. One out of let's get. Alright. You come with me if you want to live. Come on. Thank you. I just want to get them, all the ones that are wandering around here, like, tucked away, because it's annoying when you're planting beautiful wheat fields and then they just destroy them. Like, maybe those ones across the way, they're fine, but the ones that are here... Hi, cat. I'll have to ride back to town and grab all my fish. Still no bees. Gotta go? Alright, see you later, Murnai. Have a great weekend. Thanks for coming by. Chicken. Thought I saw another horse running. I did. Smadam, you're coming with me? So it's sir and madam at the same time. Smadam. I hope I get bees too. Bees would be great to have. I know there was a cow around here somewhere. Mr. Moo. Huh. all of our fireflies. Ooh, there's some, some pumpkins, which we can use for trading. And some reeds. I'll just take the tops off of these and let the other ones regrow. Yep, need to fill in all of those holes. Just streaming a slide into those DMs. We gotta discuss important LARP stuff. Yeah, we could probably have a call instead. I also need to take some time. What's in here? Nothing. We take this. I need to take some time for myself, and Fridays are Dendronia meetings, by the way, Harley, so I tend to not be available on Fridays. It's not just Dendronia meetings, but it's also, God. TGIF with the family. Yeah. Is it a hangout today, Aline?
Yeah, because I'm living at home now, like, TGIF takes precedence, because, you know, family, more important. When I wasn't living at home, it was easier to get away with not attending TGIF. I say get away with, but that wasn't... that isn't the idea, that's just... how things were. Okay, I wanted to put... yeah, wood stuff here. But blocks went here. I am cleaning up to wind down stream here. We'll plant those at some point. And next time I get back together with you guys, which will maybe be Monday. I don't want to overplay Minecraft. There's a cow over there. I'll get that cat. And, yeah, so I'm gonna disconnect from the server here. And we'll bring up our art window. Perhaps maybe the Spirit City window. It will be oversized though. But I gotta end stream. I suffer trying to talk to your son on Fridays. He's not my son! I do not have any children's. We're gonna raid. Let's do CNOT today. How about that? I'm only mom friend because he had a fever.
wonder if, since this is the Spirit City window, if I do this, then I don't have to resize the window all the time. Oh, would you look at that? We'll have to offset it just a little bit. I mean, if I wanted the controls in the corner, I suppose I could just do that. There we go. Assigned mother by fever. Yep. Mother. Yeah, no, Atros had a really bad fever at Conquest, so I was taking care of him. I was always making sure he was warm enough at night, tucked in, and it was cute. We get along like a house on fire. I really enjoyed Atros's company. He's a very sweet boy. Such a nice young man. Alright, we're gonna raid Xenont today. Because we haven't raided Xenont in a little while. So I'll see you guys next week. You all have a great weekend. Thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Fridays are always the quiet day, so seven people in the raid. Probably hasn't even counted me yet, because I only just started watching my channel. And it doesn't. We suspect that it stops counting people who don't chat for 30 minutes. So lurkers don't get counted either, which is really sad. It's been really hard on small creators. Twitch's changes, but it's because so many people bought viewers, and it's vexing. So, you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. I love you, bye-bye!